Little Mother Airport Boeing 757 tutorial. Let's begin. Landing gear, stabilizers, engine parts, wing infills, pylons need to be cut out. So you'll have them like this. And now these need to be layered. And that's done by gluing onto another paper. Some parts need more layering. 2 layers, 3 layers, 3 to 4 layers, 2 layers, 3 layers, turbines as well, but it can be 2 layers, and pylons 3 layers. And at the end I have done this. Now cut all them out. I usually start with stabilizers, cut them out, and now we can glue them together. Vertical stabilizers are easy, can't really mess up, but horizontal ones might be different for different templates. Done pretty nice with stick glue. Now leave them for later. I need more cutting space here, so I cut out these parts, but for focus we will be on fuselage now. Just cut these parts out like in video later. And here they are. So let's start with the belly. Here these lines I usually do light cut. This white box will be cut out later. It's better to fold before cutting out the white box. But also this works. Just need to be a little more careful. And it should be done like this, both sides. And now should cut little pieces of paper to use for gluing it. Like these ones. And they should be about right size for this kind of spot. And they should be like folded in half. One side you can cut like with little teeth, because it will be glued in curved like shape. Something like that. And for the belly, the edges need to be rolled with the round surface like stick. Now it should be easier to glue it correctly. We can start gluing these little parts to the belly. So add glue to the parts or bottom belly to glue these little parts. Also the teeth should be facing belly sides. Here you can cut the parts that are going really out. Also light cut to fold the parts to belly side. And then you can glue there, so you end up having like this. I'll try show a bit better. I'll just pick it up with tweezers. And now we can place it away. And continue with fuselage cockpit. We have 2 parts here, which I usually roll at the beginning. With stick usually at 3 places. One like this, second, but doing it in hand makes it roll much better. And overall roll. Have to roll those 2 parts. And now cut little pieces of paper to glue inside sections and cockpit to nose. It should be looking something like this. I believe it's kinda hard to see and maybe understand, but I hope you got it. Also, the same needs to be done to other side. Now you'll need more little paper pieces. They also need to be folded in halves, and I usually start with gluing bottom and glue applied to little papers. And now I basically repeat all over it inside, though it's better to glue the top same way next. And that's how I got it done. I basically have matched those little parts inside and need to look at the work at the curves so it looks the best. Placing next to belly, moving to main fuselage. Cut additional paper parts like so. These white boxes I cut the edge, but don't cut it all out. These parts will be glued in half on the other side, but first the main part needs to be rolled. For myself, I'll be also making cargo door to open, but you don't need it if you don't want. After rolling the main part, glue the additional paper parts. You need to glue the front as well, just because of door I couldn't do so yet. Then do light cuts here and here for front one too. This you can skip a bit, since I have decided to make dark, it goes a bit more complicated. I basically as well made floor for cargo section. Okay, you have to roll it all and glue two bottom sets together. But since the door, the front additional paper is more complicated for me. You again can skip a little if you want, but here I have it and I'll glue it inside fuselage. But there is another thing that we need: counterweight. For better counterweight, use paper clips that you need to cut in pieces and then glue it inside cockpit, but usually I'd glue those two fuselage parts and slide it inside. Because of door, can't really do that. So now gluing cockpit and main fuselage parts. And glue it using liquid glue. Look more into alignment there, so livery parts looks like needed. Next is fuselage tail section. Just let me slide it closer. First we need to roll it. And for that I'll be using stick once again. And roll it this way. After that, cut additional paper for gluing it together, forming kinda a cone. And also cut out the white boxes for stabilizers. The additional paper glue in half on one side, like so. It shouldn't be blocking the spaces for stabilizers. And to fold and glue it better, do a light cut here as well, making teeth. Should be looking like so. Now you can glue it in cone-like shape together. I use stick glue here, but can use liquid glue. And should be glued good. And now the tail we glue to fuselage. By adding liquid glue here, in few moments should be like this. Work on the alignment well, the same way you did for front. Now gonna need to glue the belly, so this white part we need to cut out. And be very careful with that, because the fuselage can break. After that, gluing the belly. Cut out the white part. And now add liquid glue inside the belly sides. and kinda easier to add the glue on paper with toothpick little by little, and the glue should be all around the sides. When gluing them together, really work on the alignment, so it should be near perfect. And now we can glue the stabilizers in places using liquid glue, add it to the stabilizer's bottom, and gluing them like this. Next are wings. Take these and cut out all parts. Just like this. And now infills glue together according to their numbers. Here are bottom and top infills. Glue them together. Need to be glued one on another, reversed. Like that. I use stick glue for the wing infills here. Done like this. And now the top and bottom parts. Top on 2 and bottom on 5. Apply stick glue on bottom the template, top bottom parts and place in place. Should look like this. Hope you got it. But now glue them to the fuselage, the belly section, using liquid glue, similarly like with the stabilizers. And yeah, to align the wings you can use internet resources, like we said, 7 pictures. Now the wings need pylons. Cut them out like later in video. I will glue these parts one to another, and according to their size. The biggest one is closer to the fuselage and smallest far from fuselage. And yeah, on to gluing now. Cutting next. And I glue them already as well. Engines needed. Cut all the parts out. The engine holder pylons glued together. And these parts will need a rolling now. With stick in these directions. Pylons and fans done for now. And these engine parts need additional papers, which I'll have here. Something like these. Now glue them. And now using stick and stick liquid glue, glue all these parts. I'll show separately. Here these ones, then together them, also following the engine alignment. And they should be like this. Now I add the fan inside turbine and pylon on top using liquid glue. The top for pylons also depends on the template. So I'm on it. We need to end up having the engines like this. Well, we need the exhausts to glue also. Also by adding liquid glue on the pylon there. Now what's left is to glue the engine to the wing. Right here and here. Do both engines like this. And that's basically it. Now just need the landing gear. First cut out the legs. Like so. These parts need to glue together. And cut out these parts. The wheels are usually cut out in octagon shape because after painting they look really good and easier to cut out. Then one by one I take in tweezers and then paint its sides with black marker. All the wheels I do this way, mostly the hard part isn't quantity. But now these wheels and parts we need to glue to the landing gear legs. 2 on two side and 2 on other sides, similarly to the front landing gear, glue with liquid glue. About to be like this. Now we need to glue them to the aircraft. The main landing gears here and front will be in front, of course. Glue with liquid glue. Looks pretty nice. Made landing gear in place. The front landing gear goes around here, like around under pilot doors, but for other templates might be different. But there are still 2 parts to glue for the main landing gear, and they goes next to wheel steel belly. And now it's perfectly done. And we have came to this tutorial video end. And the Boeing 757 looks pretty good. And I hope this tutorial was very helpful for you. And now the kinda ending part. This year 2026 have started with me uploading this video. And I hope to make at least 1 video per month? I don't even know. But I really would like to make videos for y'all. Also, this tutorial is made with different approach. It kinda took longer time, but at the same time I could make this video at least. But next videos would be even better. Editing this video took me about 5 hours. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it and see ya next time. And soon might be next tutorial, but by your suggestions. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe, but that's kinda your choice. And see ya more soon, hopefully. Cool!